Yeah. I would like you to go to Mentimeter again, so menti.com. Hi, Arushak, welcome. And yesterday, Chris was at a certain moment talking about the mix of blending online and on-campus learning, and how much do we think that in higher education should be online and how much should be face-to-face on campus. There were some different opinions we could see in the chat, and I invite you now in Mentimeter to let me know what kind of blend you would think that after the pandemic would be an ideal situation between fully online and only on-campus education. So please let me know in Mentimeter where you think that we should end. I see already 7 replies. A few more to go, I think. Yeah. Okay. I think we can stop here with 16 votes. And it is a very nice result, actually. It's somewhere in the middle, which illustrates that we all think that the ideal blend would be, well, more or less 50% online and 50% on campus. That's a very interesting result. I think that indeed, after the pandemic, we will have to rethink the way that that we organize education, and that we definitely would go for a blend between online and on-campus education. For your information, we did a similar review in our university, and actually Wouter did that survey. And in our university, students and teachers were thinking that maybe we should go for between 20 and 40% online, and all the rest face-to-face. So in our university, it's a bit less online than what you're saying here, but in the same order of magnitude at least. So yeah, that's an interesting result. Thank you for that. I have another question that I would like you to answer. Okay, so I think you can see this one here. You remember that I was at the end talking about a digital scholar framework with 5 roles that you could have as a scholar: the author, writing articles; storyteller, really engaging your public by your voice, by your story. Creator means that you can create audiovisual material. Integrator means that you can combine everything, the story, the audio, the multimedia, into one package, and that you present to your audience. And the networker is that you really share also on social media what you're doing as a digital scholar. Maybe you could indicate on this spider web on where do you feel now in your current capacity with your competences, with your digital competences, where you feel that your role is. You could indicate as an author, I feel more to the center of the spider web, or I'm really at the border of the spider web, which means that you are really an author. The same for storyteller, the same for creator, the same for integrator, and the same for networker. Can you indicate on the spider web where you, for each of these roles, feel you're at this moment with your capacity, with your capabilities? Okay, half of you already did that. We wait for the rest. Mhm. Okay, I think everyone managed to fill in the spider web. Okay, thank you very much. It's interesting to see that well, there is different things that you could see in this spider web now. First of all, I think that everyone recognizes these 5 different roles or possibilities as a digital scholar. And the second thing is that you recognize them more or less all at the same level. You see that for most of the roles, you end up with something like 75%, and for integrator even a bit higher. That's also interesting because it means that you feel comfortable in most of these roles, and that you feel happy with yeah, moving around in such a spider web and changing between these roles in a very easy way. The high numbers also illustrate that that you feel that you are at this moment already quite capable in fulfilling these roles. So that's also encouraging, I think. It means that you're the right persons to innovate higher education in your university, in your maybe in your country. So I think that yeah, that is interesting for me to see, and thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, that was the last question in Mentimeter. I can close here in the presentation. Let's see.